Old rare photos. Like and subscribe to the channel. Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru in conversation at the All India Congress Committee meeting. Indian statesman Jawaharlal Nehru moves the resolution for an independent republic in a historic moment. At the Constituent Assembly in New Delhi, February 8, 1947. Citizens celebrate India's independence from British rule in the streets of Calcutta, now Kolkata. One of the Bengalis who had tried to assassinate the governor of Bengal, Sir John Anderson, being carried away from the scene of the incident, May 17, 1934. Mahatma Gandhi at the beginning of a fast. In this August 10, 1942 picture, demonstrators lying on the ground to avoid clouds of tear gas released by the police when they refused to disperse, after protesting against the arrest of Gandhi and other National Congress leaders. Members of the Indian National Congress on the dais at Haripura. Seth Jamnalal Bajaj, Darbar Gopaldas Desai, Mahatma Gandhi and Subhas Chandra Bose. A mile-long procession of people from all communities makes its way along a street in Bombay, now Mumbai, during the celebrations to mark the founding of the Indian Republic, August 21, 1947. Pundit Jawaharlal Nehru making his speech on the midnight session of the Indian CA when the new self-governing Dominion of India was formed. Chinese, American and Dutch diplomats are seated to the left, August 1947. Pundit Jawaharlal Nehru making his speech on the midnight session of the Indian CA when the new self-governing Dominion of India was formed. Chinese, American and Dutch diplomats are seated to the left, August 1947. Mahatma Gandhi at a spinning wheel during a Charliya demonstration in Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. Troops in a street in North Calcutta, now Kolkata, where they are restoring order during unrest between Hindus and Muslims. Riots are believed to have been provoked by playing music outside a mosque when Muslims were assembled at prayer, April 26, 1926. The mutiny was a revolution of sorts. The image shows a scene from the battle at Kanpur, where an entire British garrison, including women and children, was wiped out in 1857 during the Indian Mutiny. Mahatma Gandhi meets the Viceroy of India Lord Mountbatten and his wife, at the Viceroy's house in New Delhi. A crowd watching the funeral procession of Indian statesman and advocate of non-violence Mahatma Gandhi, who was assassinated in Delhi, February 1948. Congress launches Quit India movement. A demonstration in Madras, calling for a boycott of the Simon Commission. The demonstrators are carrying black banners with the slogan, Simon Go Back. In this June 9, 1939 image, Mahatma Gandhi waiting for a car outside Bifla House, Bombay, on his return from Rajkot. Amongst the group with him are Pundit Nehru and Vallabhbhai Patel. Troops in northern Calcutta during disturbances between Hindus and Mohammedans with Marwaris, April 26, 1926. Viscount Mountbatten, the new Viceroy of India, and his wife Edwina invite Mahatma Gandhi to the Viceroy's house in Delhi, March 31, 1947. Mahatma Gandhi and politician Sarojini Naidu, with a garland, during the Salt March protesting against the government monopoly on salt production. National Volunteers, supporters of Mahatma Gandhi, march through the streets of Madras, now Chennai, carrying the banner of Home Rule, 1930. Under the Government of India Act 1858, the company was deprived of its involvement in ruling India, with its territory being transferred to the direct authority of the British government, circa 1880. The soldiers of the Indian Army who constitute the Viceroy of India's bodyguard. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru with Mahatma Gandhi. Police confront Indian protesters in Bombay, now Mumbai, after a meeting of the National Congress at Esplanade Maidan was banned. An argument about the ownership of the Esplanade ensued and soon escalated into a small battle, the police defeating the unarmed Congress volunteers, women and children, by beating them with heavy lathis. Trams passing the grand facade of Victoria Railway Station in Bombay, circa 1915. The final spark was provided by the rumored use of cow and pig fat in the newly introduced pattern, 1853 Enfield rifle cartridges. Soldiers had to bite the cartridges with their teeth before loading them into their rifles, and the reported presence of cow and pig fat was offensive to both Hindu and Muslim soldiers. Indian soldiers at an army barracks during the Indian Mutiny, 1857. Gurkha troops board a train at Fort Pune, en route for the riot center of Tarajia, November 27, 1946. Crowds surging through the streets setting fire to lorries and cars during rioting in Bombay, 1946. A flag of the new Dominion of India unfurls outside India House, London, August 15, 1947. The partition drew the barbed wire separating not only the country but the people as well. At the conference in New Delhi where Lord Mountbatten disclosed Britain's partition plan for India. Casualties receiving attention after being injured in riots in Bombay, when police tried to alter the route of an unauthorized religious procession. The procession was also intended to commemorate the birthday of Indian nationalist leader Subhas Chandra Bose, who died the year before in a plane crash, January 29, 1946. Police charged demonstrators at the Esplanade Maidan in Bombay with lathis. The protest was organized by the National Congress Party. Indian nationalist leader and organizer of the Indian National Congress's campaign of passive non-cooperation, Mahatma Gandhi with his wife, shortly before his arrest for conspiracy, January 1922. Indian nationalist leader Jawaharlal Nehru on the occasion of his becoming Premier of the new Union of India, asking members of the Constituent Assembly to take a pledge of loyalty to the new state, August 1947. Indian spiritual leader Mahatma Gandhi speaks with Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose, President of the Indian National Congress in Haripura, during a political meeting. Write in the comments which photo you liked best, and watch our other videos. Old rare photos. Like and subscribe to the channel.